Welcome to Find It in Fergus Falls. I'm Lisa Workman with the Fergus Falls Area Chamber of Commerce. Well, it has been manufacturing month, so we want to thank all of our manufacturers in Fergus Falls for making this a fantastic community and providing so many employees and their families with a great quality of life and a great job in our community. And part of those manufacturers were showcased at the West Central Minnesota College and Career Expo at Fergus Falls High School earlier this week. We had many booths from businesses and colleges, and we even had more than 300 students from surrounding areas that attended along with the Fergus Falls High School students. So I want to thank everyone who participated in the College and Career Expo. Great way to connect with students and show them what's available for their futures, get them excited, and boy, they had a lot of fun playing a lot of different games and getting engaged with our businesses. So I want to thank everyone involved with the Career Expo for making it a fantastic day. Well, and we know that workforce challenges are one of the biggest struggles our local businesses have nowadays, and we are coming out with another solution. Otter Tail County will be hosting a workforce summit on Wednesday, October 26th. Sarah Schake is going to be joining me next, and we're going to talk more about the workforce summit, so stay tuned.
Do you love sports? Then Park Region wants you. We're looking for energetic and well-spoken individuals to announce the Ashby Aero Volleyball and Fergus Falls Otter football games on our local PRTV Now channels. If you're interested in these part-time positions, joining a fun, exciting work environment, contact our Human Resources Department at 218-826-8327.
Welcome back to Find It in Fergus Falls. Sarah Schake is joining me with Otter Tail County.
Hi.
And welcome back to the show. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Been a lot of things going on throughout Otter Tail County.
We're busy.
And we're going to talk about one little thing, but it impacts the entire county.
Yes. Yep.
Workforce Summit
Yes.
coming up October 26th. And you know, it's a common topic when I visit with businesses and when I visit with our members, whether people are struggling for employees to attract them or retain them, or they're trying to make plans for retirement, all those different things. And well, we know it's a challenge. So at this, are we going to talk about whether it's a challenge or not?
We'll have one session, but that's it. We're gonna talk solutions and actions, because we've heard from folks like. We've gotten to the point, we understand it's an issue, we understand workforce is the biggest piece for some of our businesses and their growth, right? Like, it's not a problem of sales anymore, it's a problem of finding people to make the sales.
Right.
So we really wanted to focus on an event and create an event that was focused on talking about solutions.
Fantastic.
Yes, yeah.
Hallelujah.
So we're gonna feel action oriented. We have our kind of theme for the day is learn, engage, activate.
Okay.
So every session will have an action that employers and other attendees can walk away from sessions with, go back to their businesses and implement.
And I think that's one of the struggles that people have when they're thinking about attending, you know, an in-person conference, because you know, it's been a couple years, and now we kind of judge our time a little differently. And again, with businesses and organizations, you know, whether it's a nonprofit or a church or a school or the county, or, you know, a local business, they're gauging where to invest their time.
Absolutely.
So we want people to make sure that they know that we're not going to go talk about the problem so much, but solutions. So this is really going to be a valuable investment of time.
Yeah, and we've definitely acknowledged that too. So the event is free. We encourage people to register. But even if you can only attend for half the day, come and invest half the day in the event. That is totally an option for folks, because we know when you don't have employees, it's hard to get away. It's hard to get away to make the time. But really wanted to make this an event about solutions and a worthy investment of business owners and employees' time.
Right. So the event is October 26th.
Correct.
At Thumper Pond. Starts at what time?
So networking will start at 8:30 a.m.
Okay.
The event will start at 9 a.m. and will go until 3:30.
Perfect.
So it is a full day.
Full day.
But like I said, if you can only come for half of it, come for half of it.
Right. And register. How do folks register for the event?
Yeah, so we've got an Eventbrite page set up. And I sent the link over to you guys, but you can also find it on the county's website if you go to our OTC Works page. So that's our workforce strategy page on the county's website. There's a link to register on there as well.
Right, so pre-register so that you can plan for...
Lunch is provided too.
Lunch is provided, and I bet if there's networking in the morning, there's probably some coffee involved
too. Some coffee,
too.
yeah, there's some good coffee involved.
All right, so again, at Thumper Pond, October 26th, you can come for part of the day, you can come for 1 session, 2 sessions, all the sessions. Let's talk a little bit about some of the, break it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Not share all the information.
No, I won't share all the information. So our first session, like I said, will kind of be a kickoff, just so that we're all kind of on the same page. We've been talking about this a lot. There's new data that has come out that we want to be able to share. So that will be, we've titled that Today's Workforce, a Shared Reality. We're all going to get ourselves on the same page to be able to talk about solutions going forward for the day. Right. So we've got a great panel. A local employer, a Department of Employment and Economic Development representative. So that'll be a great panel to kick off the day. Then we'll lead into a session on childcare, because we know that's a big piece of things for our employers and their employees right now who are seeking childcare. That will be a panel as well with 3 employers who have all been involved in a childcare solution, as well as a partner of ours, First Children's Finance. So panel members from those folks. We'll have a session, Eric Osberg and I, the county's Rural Rebound Initiative Coordinator, will do a session about how recruiting is similar to marketing to customers. Right. That your job applicants, you can also approach them as a customer, right? You're selling your jobs to them.
Absolutely.
So an interesting kind of different take on recruiting for that one.
Yeah, everything is so different now from, we have a lot of job postings on the Chamber's website at fergusfalls.com/jobs, which also now go to the county's website, which there's, a constant feed of job listings there. And, pay attention to those listings, because now businesses are talking about selling the benefits of working there first before the requirements.
Yes, absolutely. So it'll be kind of a shift to talk about, like I said, instead of it being all an HR thing. Recruiting is not just an HR. You also should involve your marketing team. So that'll be a really interesting session, I think, for folks. And then we've got what we're calling a speed round. So we've got several partners and resources that will present kind of on a quick, if you're familiar with Chamber Cafe, it'll be kind of similar to that. And then over the lunch hour, we'll encourage attendees to go and have a personal conversation with each of those partners. So that'll be great to kind of get some connections made as well. And then leading into the afternoon, we'll have 2 different breakout sessions with 3 topics each. Okay. Each of those will focus on untapped labor pools. So we'll have a session about veterans, we'll have a session about youth, we'll have a session about second chance workers, retirees and volunteers, international workers, and I'm missing one off the top of my head, and I'll come up with it here.
After we're done.
Individuals with disabilities, that's the other one.
Perfect.
So really kind of, again, focused on, each of those will either be a presentation or a panel, again with kind of a partner and then an employer who has done that, who has engaged that labor pool. So it'll be a really great afternoon session too, to make sure that we're thinking about all the different places that we can be seeking talent as well. And at the end of the day, we'll all come back together and we'll have a session on welcoming workforce, so creating an environment that is welcoming for anyone who's coming into the county from a different location, as well as folks who are, veterans who are coming out of their service into civilian life, kind of pulling it all together in that last session.
Yeah, well, that's what it's all about too. I mean, it's not just recruiting the people, it's retaining them, and that's part of that is being welcoming, whether we are as a community, as a county, as an employer, all of those pieces come into play, because we've learned a job is more than just the job and the duties. It's how you feel where you live. It's how you feel amongst your team. How well you get connected. So this should be a really energizing day.
We hope so.
And folks are going to come, that attend, and we encourage folks to attend. This is for anyone who's hiring, anyone who's, in that field.
Yeah, thinking about the future of their workforce as well.
Right. Yeah. Not just today. So again, we want to think down the road a little bit. So, we know there are some businesses that have as many employees as they need, but that we all know it
can change next week.
Yeah, that could change, or at the end of the day.
Right.
There are always changes that happen, and we want to be able to help those businesses fill that pipeline.
Yes.
Again, of workers. And well, this is a nice follow-up to the Career Expo that was at Fergus Falls High School with so many different attendees at that event too. So.
Yeah, and I'm glad you mentioned that because we've actually, one of our sessions, like I said, will be engaging youth. And a big piece of the county's effort has been our Youth Workforce Navigation Program. So in that session we'll kind of talk about that. But thinking about pipeline as well, really focused on engaging those schools and those students and building that pipeline and what sort of work-based learning can we provide, what sort of career exploration we can provide. So with that program we've been working really closely with Catherine Anderson at the high school and actually just launched a new tool called the K12 Navigator that's another thing that I'm going to throw in there for businesses to register. So it's an online tool or directory that businesses can register for and indicate what types of activities that they would be willing to provide for youth interested in careers in their field.
Fantastic.
So we've got several manufacturers, several healthcare partners on there already who have said, I'm willing to I'm willing to be a classroom speaker, I'm willing to provide a job shadow experience, an internship, and there's kind of a spectrum of activities. And then also they're able to go in and select all of the different career fields that they could offer. So oftentimes we think of healthcare and we think of nursing, but there's also finance in healthcare, there's also marketing in healthcare. So it really gives them an opportunity to think about what all can I offer to students in the different areas of my business. So that registration process is quick and simple. It takes about 5 minutes for an HR individual to fill out from your business, and you can do that on k12navigator.org.
Fantastic. Yeah. All kinds of resources for our businesses to keep moving forward.
Yeah.
Well, Sarah, we should remind folks again, date, time, and how to register for the Workforce Summit coming up.
So Wednesday, October 26th, event starts at 9 a.m. You can register on an Eventbrite page, which you can find from the county's page, ottertailcounty.us/otc-works. So kind of a long one, but there's a link right there to the Eventbrite page that you can get to.
Absolutely. And of course, we have the event listed on our Chamber's website, which will link directly to the registration for that too. So again, we thank everybody who's involved for this event, and glad you came on the show today to share this great news and all the details about the Workforce Summit.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to share.
You bet. We'll be back after a little break.
The ultimate Wi-Fi experience is here with the Park Region My Safety Net app. Welcome home to My Safety Net. The My Safety Net app is designed to easily tailor a custom Wi-Fi experience. The My Safety Net app is simple and intuitive. All features are accessible from the home dashboard. Easily create profiles for people, places, and things. Pause the internet. Set schedules. Run bandwidth tests. Get performance alerts and device statistics. Enhanced features allow you to filter content, prioritize devices and activities, get notified and keep track of web threats, intrusions, and blocked viruses. My Safety Net app. Connect, control, and tailor the ultimate Wi-Fi experience. My Safety Net by Park Region. Call today.
Well, welcome back to Find It in Fergus Falls. I want to thank Sarah Schake with Otter Tail County for joining me on the show today, and I encourage all employers out there to register for the Workforce Summit on Wednesday, October 26th. It'll be at Thumper Pond, and it is free. Of course, you can find out more details at the Chamber's website at fergusfalls.com and click on the events calendar for that. And on that calendar, if you scroll ahead to December, you can find out details on Merry Mix and Mingle. The Chamber is taking all of the work out of planning your holiday Christmas party for your office, for your business. We have put together a fantastic party. Again, it's Merry Mix and Mingle on Saturday, December 3rd. We will be at the Eagles Ship. We will have appetizers for you. Each person will get a complimentary beverage of their choice. dinner, and even a comedy, a little stand-up comedy from John Bush. So we've got entertainment all lined up for you. So if you're kind of thinking, oh my gosh, I haven't started planning our Christmas party, we've done all the work for you. So check out our website at fergusfalls.com. You can register your business or as individuals for this event. Again, it's on Saturday, December 3rd. It's the cap off of the Over the River Festival. Lots of things going on in Fergus Falls. Again, our website is a great place to find out resources on things to do, job opportunities, as well as some hot deals, and our business directory is a great resource for you as well. I'm Lisa Workman. This has been Find It in Fergus Falls. We'll see you again next week.